Welcome back, everybody. We're going to get back to the gig economy. And we're going to start with Ubereats. I got my notification today. Starting today, I don't know how many markets this is being affected to, but let me know in the comments if you're doing Ubereats and you got the same notification. So it goes like this. Starting today, if your cancellation rate is 20% or below, you're going to be deactivated. Well, we know where they copied that from. They copied that from DoorDash. Now, from DoorDash, it's different. It's completion rate, which is the same thing. What is completion rate? When your completion rate goes down, it's from what? It's from cancellations. So it's almost the same thing. So here we go. Ubereats trying to copy, just like any other gig economy company, trying to copy the worst things about a company, DoorDash, the bad things, but not the good things about it. And we know with these cancellation rates, especially with Ubereats, even if you call support, which I did, I called support and I told them that I was at 3% cancellation rate. And I know if something happens with this KFC, it was a KFC order, I know if something happens, I'm going to go down to 4%. So I called them and I told them that it's been 20 minutes and they still haven't made the food. There's way too many drivers waiting for offers and they're not that busy and they don't know what they're doing. And it's taken way too long for just a small order from KFC. She's like, no problem. We're going to cancel the order for you and you will not be affected by the cancellation rate. So fine, they did that for me and I moved on. On my next order, when I went to deliver, I'm looking at my phone. I'm looking at my stats to make sure that I didn't get hit with the cancellation rate. Guess what? From 3%, I was at 4% cancellation rate. They didn't do anything. Even when you call them, even when they tell you that it won't be affected, this is Ubereats, I still got a strike on the cancellation rate for that offer. There you go. And most of the time, these cancellations happen because of the damn merchants that they have. And the best way to get out of this, like I said in other videos that I said, is that know the merchants. If you know there's a certain merchant out there that they're in the habit of delaying every single offer, they're running around, they don't know what the hell they're doing. They're not making these offers for us on time. What I mean on time, just like every other merchant. When they're not busy. That's the thing, they're not even busy. The drive-thru, they might have one car, nobody inside. The order was pretty much, it was like a chicken sandwich and a bucket of chicken. That's it. It's small orders. What about the rest of them? Yeah, the rest of them take time too, but not the way this KFC is running. But at least when you go to McDonald's or Burger King and Wendy's, when they're not busy, the orders are getting made. And the time you see delays with the other ones is when they're busy. All right, I can understand that. But when you're not busy and you're sitting there for 20 minutes and the offer is chiclets, you should be able to cancel that order. The merchant, they don't know what the hell they're doing when it's not the driver. If you know those types of merchants, I don't pick up from KFC anymore. I haven't picked up an offer from KFC for about a month now. Almost a month. I'm just sick and tired with KFC. So no matter what you do, you're going to get hit with a cancellation, even when you call support. So the best thing to do is know the merchant, don't accept the offer. Period. Because now you can be deactivated at 20% cancellation rate. And more news, Walmart Spark. How they operate. The Mike Drop Barbecue, I'm going to put the link. Stop by his channel and watch the whole thing with Walmart Spark. It goes to show you how Walmart Spark operates. They'll deactivate people who are legal, who have licenses, who have insurance, who have social securities. They get deactivated because they're saying that misinformation in your car insurance, which is not, misinformation on your driver's license, which is not. So far, I heard it from 2 drivers so far. They're getting deactivated for mismatched information in their account with either the driver's license or their car insurance, and they have the right information. It's the same information that they have provided. Especially, it's the same information they sent to Ubereats, because they also do that. They do Ubereats, they do DoorDash, and they also have the Walmart Spark app. It goes through on DoorDash. It goes through on Ubereats. It's fine. And then all of a sudden, the same information gets sent to Walmart Spark. They deactivate these people. But people who are illegal, they have no social security, no driver's license, no car insurance, they get to drive and work. Why are you mad? Why are you upset? There you go. And this guy, the only way they found out is he wrecked another vehicle on delivery. He smashed this lady's car in the front of her car. He smashed it. And that was the only way they found out that this guy drives illegally. If there was no accident, nobody would know. And how many of these people that they have working like that, with no driver's license, they have no insurance, no registration? How are they driving? How the hell are they driving for Walmart Spark and deactivating people who have all that stuff? There you go. When I talk about the gig economy companies, there it is, proof right there. Click the link and watch the video. You see, there's your evidence right there. Enough said. The people that are in the gig economy, they're not running it correctly and properly and professionally. They don't have professional people, period. It's not the concept and the idea of the gig economy. It's the people that are running it. If you have the right people in there running it correctly, you won't see this shit. It's a paradox of people. They don't know what the hell they're doing. People who have the right information, who are legal, they got all their documents and everything, they get deactivated. But other people don't have anything, and they keep working for these platforms. How is that possible? There you go. They're not doing the correct background checks on these people. Period. And they probably know, and it's not too far-fetched, that they probably want people like that to be on their platform because they'll accept anything. And if it's going to benefit them, who cares if they drive with no license? Who cares they don't have a registration or car insurance? Who cares? They're accepting $3 offers for 100 items going 200 miles. That's why we care. We got somebody that can do that for us. There you go. And I don't think it's far-fetched, because we're seeing this trend in a lot of markets out there in the United States. I'll leave it at that. And we've seen the other videos as well for the past months. Especially with Aaron Giggs. He showed you some videos what the hell's going on with this bullshit. And also Pedro showed you what's going on with this at these Walmarts. Enough said. So I'll leave it there. Leave it in the comments, guys. Let me know what's going on. I'll catch you guys later.